Bonjour. Hi.
Press stream. Is my camera there? What? No! No camera? Damn it! I'll be there! Of course, there's tech issue. Let's move that up a little bit. Hello, Fragbird, how are you? My streak ended. Well, the stream is not ended. You know, it's not a one shot. But you know what? Why you didn't land? It's because I didn't set up yet the stream. So it wouldn't have been registered. Just 1 second and you will be able to do it. Like this. And now I need this, and the project is NoteBookmark, and I think that's what it is. So now if we do this, cool.
Bonjour. Hi.
Hello, hello. How is everybody? Happy Good Friday? Is it how you say that? Good Friday. You know what? I changed.
Bonjour. Hi. How are you today? Bonjour. Hi.
What? Hey, Surly. How are you? Good Friday. Have a good Friday. Have a good Friday. Okay, it's enough with the project. We saw it. Ah, my nose is itching today. I recorded some video yesterday. That's why the camera was still plugged to the other computer. Because the switch doesn't work well with the camera output. I tried to use the USB-C. That was easy to switch, but on Mac, the software it's not great, and I find that even on Windows, I don't know, the quality was not great. Anyway, I'm a bit nervous today. Are you? I'm worried about our project doing .NET MAUI. I don't want to spend the full stream installing stuff. I'm a bit worried. Should we start? I think we should. Yeah, let's do that. Whoop. On that side, and I'm too tall. What if I do this? and we don't see the border at the bottom, right? But still, that's weird. Okay, let's share the screen. So today we'll be working on, oh, that's sad. Come on. Oh, maybe I could just do this. No, it's too strong. It's too strong. Interesting. All right, now it's good. And my skin is, no, still too strong. Damn it. Was when I create shadow? Wow, what's causing shadow? That's weird. So today we'll be working on a NoteBookmark. Let's remove the border. NoteBookmark, it's an open source project. It's a thing. Oh, that's really annoying, Mr. OBS. What is your problem? You shouldn't have any problem with that. Is it because of... Have you started yet? Eventually, I will start. Don't you see? Am I offline? No, I'm online. Yeah, you could go. Try something. Mass bonjour. Oh, and I'm landing. Awesome. Oh, is when I go back? No, I don't know. What's... Yay! Was it the mass? Well, try again. Fragmer. Hey, thanks for your thumbs up, by the way, on my ride. You know what? The hardest thing when I'm biking is it's painful, not in my legs. It's where my legs join. My butt is always sore after those things, but it's not that hard, you know, like it's always on 2, 3. Mass bonjour. Okay, well, I see it. It doesn't. Oh. Yeah, it didn't work. It doesn't queue. It doesn't queue. So you will have to add a delay. I'm not queuing the events. So yeah, so while StudyDev is fixing his stuff. Yeah, exactly. Let's quickly talk about what's the project. So NoteBookmark is a project I've been working on with you guys for a little while. Stack the interesting blog post article that I found online, and I send them in my let's say Kindle. It's an e-reader, and I read them, take notes, and then every month every week I publish my reading notes. One issue I have since the beginning, but it's not.
Hi. Bonjour. Hi. Bonjour. Hi. Bonjour. Hi. How are you?
I cannot talk. It's just my brain is like shortcut so many times. Yeah, so from time to time, my problem is that I cannot take notes when I'm on the road. Or I know, for example, the Docker blog doesn't go well. I use something to clean up the blog post and send it to my e-reader, and that doesn't seem to work well with Docker, the Docker blog. So it's okay, because then like on my e-reader I have like a browser, so I could open NoteBookmark like the browser and then read it from there. But let's say, for example, this week, was it this week? Yeah, this week I was going to a meetup in Montreal. So in the train, I cannot read that blog post and I cannot write any notes. So I thought having an application that I could run offline, meaning like an Android apps or something like that, I could then do it. So the goal is to have something that works offline on some devices. I'm targeting Android just because I need to start somewhere, and that's the device I have. I wouldn't be able to test on iPad or whatever because I don't own any of those things. So yeah, so that's the plan. And since everything is in .NET, I thought it would be cool to do it with .NET MAUI. So I brainstorm with, I think that one was Copilot. Was it with Copilot? It didn't say. Why it doesn't say? Also, maybe we should wrap up a version before doing that. Oh yeah, maybe we'll do that. We'll start by a version. So yeah, brainstorm with an agent. Say, hey, like, I would like to add stuff and work a PRD for me. So it will be what's called a MAUI Blazor hybrid, meaning it will be a wrap-up between of our existing stuff. I'm not sure how it works, so a lot of learning, but I've been wanted to do that for a year. I think I was still working at Microsoft, and I was like talking to the MAUI PM and say, hey, I have a project, I want to do that, but MAUI was never a priority for my team. Not that MAUI is not important, it was not a priority for my team. Like, we had so much stuff to do, so it was Aspire, it was AI, it was so many things. So yeah, so now I think it's the time to learn, and I'm excited about it. I'm worried because yeah, doing it on camera is always a little bit more stressful, but hey, so there's a lot of, like, apparently there will be new project, so implementation decision. The new project will be a share UI Razor class library, so there will be a lot of refactoring. So I think we definitely should have push a version, because I did some work also this week, and well, this week and last month at the end of the month, using my credit left for the month. And also I start a demo at the meetup showing how we could use Squad to add unit tests and stuff like that, and delegate, move stuff. You know, when I was finishing presenting, I say, hey, you know, like, one last thing, you could migrate that. So migrate the work, so the work continue on GitHub instead of my laptop, so I could close my laptop and go offline. When I get back home, was like, cool, everything is there. Notice some weird things. Oh, you know what? Let's go in the corner. I'm missing a piece of green screen apparently there. Well, maybe that's why. And now My green screen is fancy today. Now I'm super dark. That's better. So yeah, so I added code coverage, but then so no, that's the tag duplicates. But then I noticed that some things were coming twice, so I asked to clean it, and so all that is done. So I think we should push, like I have a lot of stuff that are ready to publish for the version 1.13, so I think we'll wrap version 1.13 and then we'll start working on 1.2. Yeah, I think that's the plan. And CB is in shape today. Yesterday had like a lot. There was one thing I wanted to change on the so I'm using, I have an admin console now, and each time I was going to my session history and like exporting, it was giving me the ID instead of the stream number, so I wanted to fix that. And also when we end the stream, when we end the stream, we see the summary, and it kept going, so I added the button to hide it. And eventually, like now I see the score because some people try to lend it. So right now I can see that a friend asks is the best score, and I can see that Fragbird. Oh, you didn't even try again? You didn't try again, Fragbird, since I start monitoring the game. So you go with just a one shot. Ah. You didn't try again. You need to try again, buddy. You're not even registered today. You did it pre-stream. Voila. Now maybe you will land. Let's pause and wait to see. Or maybe not. Sam, I have to work. I know, right? But now you're here. At the end. So anyway, but yesterday I was trying to do that, and for some reason I was pushing the version and trying, because the CB is running in a container, and for some reason it was not updating. I spend not my evening, but I don't know, 20-30 minutes trying to just, maybe more, because you're waiting the compiling or like making of the container and stuff. I don't know why it was not working. It was weird. And so at the bottom of my page, you may not see it. Maybe here. I forgot, how do I zoom on this computer again? I forgot. I need to find an app to zoom. Here, there's the build and the version and the build, and it was showing like old version. I was like, no, like why? I keep pushing and it doesn't. So, no idea why. Okay, so I think we do that. We have the to-do showing up. Let's use one of the feature that I created. Let's add a to-do, and it will be no, 1.1.3. Cool. And that work? In progress. Excellent. It works. How lovely. So you're not off. You don't. So do you have Monday, Fragbird? And then I let you work. And then you can lurk in peace. You can always lurk. Oh, this is really annoying. I will have to change my green screen setup. It's so annoying. Oh, I think I know why. Okay, let's try to fix it. If I go here, it still does it. Okay. So let's come here. Let's go to this thing. Let's go filter. I'm hiding the chat for a few seconds. If I do this, okay. And now let's try, whoa. Okay, so a light color will be, I guess, around here. And I think the dark color was okay. Ooh. Like now I'm... Let's put default. What? Oh, no, a shape. A chroma key. Let's use double color. So the light color will be... Oh, I should... Damn it. Let's remove the mask. Pick a color. We said here was kind of the light. And the dark. Dark will be kind of here. I pick somewhere here. So now if we add it back, okay. Now my hair is funky, so 65. Is that feels okay, right? I know my but if I am looking at you, that feels good. I think that's good. Okay. My hair is funky too. Oh, C# Fix. Hello. Damn. How are you, my friend? I feel so done with your puzzle signal, but I love it. I'm trying to understand what I need to do and like trying to understand like where to search. But yeah, it's awesome. I love it. And I hope you yesterday I think you shared that you had a lot of fun building it. I have no doubt. So yeah, it was fun. Initially, with your computer, I don't feel about it. Yeah, I just like because you know I miss a few streams, right? So I'm not like all the time there. So at some point I feel like, what part 4? Like what's part 1 and 2? Or you know, but yeah, no, I love it. It's fun. It make me think about graphic novel that I start reading. Word, I'm not sure if the image will be okay. Let me open it first in a different in a non-shares. Word trees. I think it's word trees or word tree. How can I share that? I share this? Yes. Yes, I can share that. Okay. Initially, it made me think a little bit of this series, Word 3. And I wasn't sure if I liked the comic initially because they're like, that woman is naked all the time, like fully naked. And I was like, you know, I think I'm not 13 anymore. I don't get excited by that. But then, like, I don't know why they draw it. Well, like, I'm guessing eventually we'll learn why she's always like that. But it's a mystery. She's killing people, and like something using internet is like brainwashing people to make them kill her, and like then you have like a real website. I think they had the podcast when that thing was live at the beginning and stuff like that. So it's really cool. Yeah, like it's when I saw the archive blog that, you know, that say, oh yeah, it made me think of this. So like, you know, I liked it. I read that, and I'm waiting. I think I read volume 1 and 2, and I'm waiting for the third. I'm not sure. Yeah, because like, you know, now like you could, like, it's a new part every month, but I don't write. I don't want to read every month. So I'm waiting for the group, the TBD trade paperback. But no, I love it, and I think the people are also loving it. But yeah, so I'm trying to do .NET MAUI today. This morning I was brainstorming with, do I still have that? I was asking Copilot, I was okay, like, what do I need to install? And it was like, oh, you need the GD17, like, you have 24, it won't work. So are you sure? Like, do I really need to like downgrade to 17 from 24? Well, we'll try it. I didn't install that one. And then he was saying, don't install this, what was it? Don't install that, like your computer is not strong enough, because this computer is Omarchi, and it's a mini PC, and it's single thread. So and I bought that thinking I will put some Docker container on it, and then realize, oh, that's why it was cheap. Like, I cannot run multiple stuff. It's just like one thing at a time. So it's good for like a dev machine while streaming. You're not multitasking too much. Yeah, well, you know what? On this stream, we do share a lot about Signal puzzles or story. I don't know how to refer to it. Ghost weight? Ghost weight? Anyway, so, but before we start work on that, I need to push the new version. So there's already a few things ready for our release. So we'll package that. I think it should be pretty simple, and then we'll start working on the version. So at least, because as I demo on Tuesday on the meetup, I said, hey, look, I had squad to start working on unit tests. I noticed there was a section of unit tests missing, so they start working, and like I end up say, hey, with Copilot you could also just, you know, move back everything, delegate. So as I was finishing my session, I said, well, delegate, so the work continue on GitHub, and I can close my computer and go back home. So when I arrive home, everything was done. I checked, had some work during the night, and then the next morning the unit tests were done. Yeah, though when you work with squad, you cannot delegate like the squad, right? They will get back to one agent in the cloud on GitHub. Am I right? Did I understood that correctly? Because squad is local only. Like in GitHub, when you do /delegate, it go back to one. So it's like your team is delegating to Copilot, and then it's only one, right? Well, you think? Yeah, it should. But I think when you do /delegate, I think by default it will just do like kind of delegate to Copilot by itself, right? Yeah, child task. I don't know. I had the feeling it was only one work on that. So that's all the work we have ready for our version. So I guess we could just like do a PR. So if we go on VNex, 18 commits. I love Squad anyway, and I use more and more skills. I learned a lot from Matt Potok, and one of my favorite skills is called Grill Me. So you could install with like a npx skills add, and Grill Me ask you a ton of questions. So like asking, so like, you know, sometime, because when we code, as we code, our idea of our work evolve, right? You're coding and say, oh yeah, I need to add this and blah, 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 blah. But then when you just give it a prompt, then you still have a draft of the idea of what you want to do in your head most of the time. So using Grill Me, it's asking you tons of questions. So you could be answering questions for 10, 15 minutes. The Matt was saying that is for him is like 30 or 45 minutes. So maybe my piece of work I want to work is smaller, but then it's asking you a bunch of questions. And after that, the second skill I use, so well, when like before, instead of like starting working on it, there's a skill say, hey, like write a PRD. So it writes all of that and it's create everything on GitHub. So you have all of that. And after that, we'll use that later on today, is you could say, hey, split that in work item. Yeah, so it works also very well with Squad. Well, I created version of like of this skill, but is doing more TypeScript. So you could go, and I will share his stuff. But if you want to go see the .NET version, I kind of did. Yeah, like this. So those are, oh, let me put that in the shared chat so everybody can have it. So that's my version. And if you want to see like Matt stuff, he's a really good, by the way. AI Hero, so that's the guy, and he's talking here about his Grill Me skill. Really good stuff. He has also great stuff, but he's focused on Claude and he's focused on TypeScript. And for me, I like to change. I use a lot Copilot. I use a lot OpenCode, and I'm trying really, like, I'm not that I dislike it, but just I never think about it, using Claude too. So one thing I like with the skills is you could just like, it's there for all the platforms, so I like it. Anyway, have a look. Grill Me is definitely like awesome, because how your experience will be, I feel, with agent is like how well defined is what you want to do. So with the Grill Me, it's very well defined. Awesome. Yeah, I think I can generate stuff, right? Yeah, generate. Often I use GitKraken to generate my stuff. Let's see if Copilot. I noticed it was there the other time. Pull request, add improvement automation for squad-based workflow, huh? Okay, well, yeah, that's not an improvement for, I will remove that. I mean, it's cool for developer, but nothing for the user. Even code cover. Oh, you know what? Like, yeah, let's put that. I think there was just like one real improvement for like a regular user. It was the tags that was duplicated, I found. So let's see if I was like, why the unit tests don't get triggered? Oh, I published a blog post about Aspire. Should I show up? Should I submit it for Aspire? I forgot the name. I'm sorry. I feel bad. Your Aspirify? No. All the collection of Aspirify.net. Yeah. Do I need to submit it if I want it there? I guess I need to log in and okay. We'll wait. See. It's a old-fashioned blog post. I say old-fashioned because I wrote it for me. With like I was like, when I was like reviewing it and stuff like that, I was like, that feels like some, you know, engineer blog post, well-known .NET engineer blog post. It's super long and stuff with code, but I felt like if I summarize it, there's already the doc, but like in the doc there is some gotcha that are missing that I kind of like spend more time than I was expecting. So it's to add key cloak authentication in an existing Aspire application. So how to do it, like how to improve it, like do that, and it pairs with the previous. Though I didn't explicitly say it in that blog post, but and another blog post I wrote was how to use Cloudflare and Docker and Traffic all together, so you could, you know, share a container online and stuff. So now I have a key cloak and everything is working. Okay. Did the V-test pass? Nah, that's good. So we have all that. So I think we're ready. Let's merge it. VNex. Whatever. And we don't delete VNex. So now, cool. So now we have our new version and the action are running. Guess they will be publishing the containers. Squad. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to check in prod. That's the thing I don't like. Squad is still there. I don't want squad in prod. Like, that's a dev tool. Hey, McNet. Hello, hello. Yeah. Close. How are you feeling today, sir? Yeah, I know, and I feel like it works. Oh, what's the sound effect you have? It works every time, 30% of the time, or something like that. I feel like, for example, like it's here. Except if I go and say to Copilot, hey, like I don't want to see squad in prod in like the main branch. It still show up. So I think I will do that because there's no benefit for like a user of NoteBookmark to have the squad. That's a dev tool, so I'm fine having it in VNix or any feature or dev branch, but not like why someone to want to download that and run it locally want the squad. I don't think it's useful. So I think I will ask Copilot that to remove trace of squad, and then we'll wrap up that version. So we'll do that. Rigged Fragbird? Oh no, but Freda the cat is like the luckiest cat ever. She's always landing. Oh, you know what? Maybe in Stuffluff like so much animals that maybe you should rename yourself Fragbird Cat or something like that. I don't know. Freda the cat, seriously, she's always landing. I know it's a cat, but well, you were really close. Yeah, I still need to work on that rig version. I spoke to I have a blank. What's her name? I spoke to Instafluff, but I also spoke to Maya, and she was suggesting I put it in their Discord as like a work item. Okay, so let's create a quick issue here. I don't want to see squad stuff or Copilot stuff on the main branch. It's okay to have it in the VNix or any feature branch, but not on main. Oh, in dev. Yeah, my fabulous accent. Usually it's not that bad, but the mic is far away. Have a look to the GitHub workflow to make sure there's something preventing it. Due to the heart attack, I had to quit smoking. Now I can spend a lot of money on AI. Yeah, that's awesome. And you know what? You will live longer. Well, that's a good reason to quit smoking. You should have done it before. I'm sorry to say it, but you know, smoking was a bad habit. I think it means that when you will try to drop, you have a bunch of friends jumping with you, Fragbird. Okay, I know. Yeah. Well, you know, so 116. So, do we put squad on that? I think I think just Copilot should be good enough. I keep forgetting to. Let's have a look. Oh, I can make that bigger. admit that it's evil. Oh no, he's evil. Well, you said, don't you put that evil on me. That's what you said. But since I'm dyslexic, you never know. Oh yeah, I should put it in YOLO mode. Oh, I need to specify it. YOLO on. Hey Fuel, hello, how are you? You know, I'm good with holiday and vacation. I didn't realize today was a holiday. And I didn't realize that Monday was also a holiday. So, well, streaming is not really work. For my wife it is, but not for me. Because it's like, oh hey, do you have off? I say, yeah, but I'm streaming in the morning. It's like then you work. Why are you working? It's like, nah, it's not work. And on Monday, there's a show of on .NET Live. I'm not sure if they published it yet, but I guess there will be a lot of people. And I'm one of the hosts with, yeah. That one is coming April 6th. So on, how that one is called in English? Easter Monday? I don't know. Good Monday? Is it Good Monday too? Oh, I don't want to put it here. I want to put it in the share stuff. So I'll be hosting that. Oh, I had a workflow. Another workflow? Oh yeah, Thursday was a holiday also? Man. Well, like, I think it's the first time I will have the two. Most of the time I only have one. But where I work now, I will have the two. And still work, work-ish on the AM. Well, you know, the show for me on .NET Live is noon, but that's fine. Add a workflow that blocks PR to main if they touch quad. No. Clean up, remove. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Is it what I want? I think there's already some GitHub action that does that. Can you make sure, like, you're not duplicating work? Let's try that. In Sri Lanka, they have made every Wednesday into a holiday. Or for me, a lot of people are in Singapore. My manager is in Singapore. And the other big chunk of people are in California. So west coast of US. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yes, please work on both of those. So while that's working, we should be able to thinking, I feel today it's a Copilot day. It's a Copilot week. I started with for the meetup, then did a bunch of unit tests. So I think today we'll continue with Copilot. So if I continue with Copilot, then I cannot. Can I start a new session on the same project? I feel like it's not legit. One thing I could do is I don't know. If I go here and I do oh, perfect. VS Code get started. So it looks like I need to have GDK 17. That's weird. That is 17. Hey, people, we know. Oh, what? It brought me back? That's weird. It changed screen. I didn't touch anything. Oh yeah, well, gas here also is super expensive, and I don't understand why, because we buy our gas from like West or US, I guess, not the other way. I don't know, it's weird. Oh yeah, it's true. You missed my stream. I did. Remember, we were planning to do like a Uno app. So I did an Uno app for my, like the new model Edge that Ricard launched. So I built an app. It works fine on my Mac computer. On this computer, I'm not sure it was working. I think it wasn't working well. On my Windows machine, it works. On a different laptop, on Debian, it worked well. So I think I need to fine tune something for this specific computer, and I didn't want to spend time on that. But yeah, I just feel like it was very unstable as an app. So yesterday I recorded some video showing like how to run the model locally using VLLM, and now it's on open router, and it's so fast, that model, for like a Vision AI. It's like super snappy fast. It's incredible. Like when you use the host version, is like 2 seconds is the fastest. When we released it, we show that it was faster than like the Google one, Cosmo, I think. Cosmo, and like I forgot the name of all the other Vision AI for like a 7B model. And I only tried the model locally. So locally my computer is good, but but when the model is hosted, it's like you ask something, it just boop, it return. Analyze a video. Analyze a video take maybe like a few seconds, but analyzing an image, it was a snap. It just kind of like boom, and you could say detect this, and it just like return their coordinates and stuff. Really, really cool. Looking forward to publish that video next week. Yeah, I know it's global and stuff, but okay, so let's go see. So I created 2 PRs. Yeah, look at that. So let's start with this one. What? And a GitHub action workflow that fail any PR to main. Oh, let's fail the PR. Meaning you need to remove them. Okay. I'll remove. So this one will remove and the other one will block it. Okay, so let's do that. Merge. See you later, Fragbird. Cool, it's merged, so we can delete that branch. Let's go the other pull requests. And let's merge it. Boom. Oh, that was VNext, right? No, on main. Yeah, on the ARC version, I think that .NET, there was something. I forgot what it was. I mean, I can try while we wait the test. I can try to, you know, open back the. I think it's local AI search. That's the project, and if I open a terminal and I go to src, I do .NET run -- project, and it's local AI search. I think there was an error. Let's see if it works. We did try it quickly on Wednesday on this computer, and we were having an issue. Need to install, I forgot what. That was weird. Unable to load. Yeah, so like there's something with the GDK. He's unable to load some cursor team. So I guess I need to install some. I thought I did install the GDK something. Maybe I forgot some steps. I will have to look into that. But yeah. So let's go back here. Action are still building. No, it's all good. Cool. So now we don't have any more the squad stuff on main. Like I said, I'm totally fine having it in dev. I think they are very useful, and if people want to join, it's cool that they have the same team, the kind of fine-tuned team for a project and stuff, and all the discussion and learn that team does. But in prod or like main, doesn't make sense. Okay, so we good now? Is it the Okay, yeah, so main is definitely the more advanced branch. So we'll have to merge back main into dev and vnex. Maybe vnex is not a good, maybe I should call vnex dev. Maybe vnex is not, or maybe I should have a dev and a vnex. I don't know, it's confusing. I feel like I'm pushing too much structure for a one guy process. I think we're ready for a release. I still have that Azure stuff to fix. Could put an agent on that. Okay, let's go for the release. I'm excited. Jeff, a new release. No, starting the structure is good. Not just yeah. I mean, yeah, I get it, but sometimes I feel like, you know.
Oh, hi.
Hello. Oh, TBD. Hello, TBD. How are you? I use now the unified restream chat, and I use a filter so it's hiding the command. So what I have on my second screen is only messages. So now when people are using command like drop and all those things and bonjour, I don't see you anymore. So I need to like go back, and I still have like my admin panel for my stream that I worked.
Hi.
I still have my admin panel, and I use Twitch also, just in case. And I have the chat open, so I could chat everywhere. But yeah, TBD, hello, hello. Yeah, okay, so select the tag. So yeah, so for the branch, I should check what you do, Jeff, on your sides, or maybe TBD. TBD is a very well structured developer. I can check too, see how he does things. We're doing 1.1.3, right? Yes, 1.1.3. Create the new tag. Create it. Awesome, TBD. See, it's not rigged. Oh, we didn't see GT today. Maybe he's taking off for real. What's change? Okay, that's good. Testing, fix, deprecated. Okay, that looks good. Oh, I thought it would be more Copilot than that. Why it's me? It was Copilot. Oh, validation by Copilot in 1.17. I'm the one who pushed it. Because I reworked. That's weird. I mean, I won't complain, but okay. Cool. So we have a new version, so now we can start working on that .NET MAUI stuff. I'm a bit nervous. I'm a bit nervous. Okay. Errors. Something went wrong. Oh no. Okay. So now we need to close all the VNex stuff. All this. Say boom. We can remove the label VNex. And we can, if I mark them as complete, will they close them? I guess they will, right? Yeah, close. Yeah, nice. Cool. So now we can use, I think, should we go with squad or should we go just, I don't know. Do we go full in and go squad? Oh, I landed. My Friday is real. It's Good Friday. It's a good Friday. I was struggling how to wish people a good Friday earlier. Is it Vendredi Saint? I forgot how, like, even in French, I forgot how those days are called. Okay, so I think we need to split that. So instead of working with the full squad for now, let's just talk with Copilot. And let's see. Okay, so remaining requests 86. I don't see my context, right? Okay. Skill. Do we have the skills? We did install the skills, right, on this computer. Find skills. Microsoft Foundry. Omarchi. Found 4 skills. So you don't have my skills. Yeah. Who landed? Who landed? Was McNet? No, SurlyDev. Oh, McNet 2. That's good. Everybody's landing today. Oh, we need to, oh, we'll wait until that thing go away. Go away. New high score. I think we need to download more skills. So let's quit this. Let's do this. Let's make it a little bit bigger. I feel like, okay. So look at to do. So now without doing any without doing any command in the chat, I can now do it's done. So now it will be CBA is happy, good, and now it's straight through. So now we can test the .NET MAUI environment. So we can go and do the in progress for that one. Now it's blue, cool. Okay, let's bring that here. I want to do NPX, and I want to do skills with an S, and then I do F Boucher / skills, and then I think it's skills, and then I put an asterisk like that. It will install all my skills. And yep. Skills. Oh no, I need to do like this. No. Oh yeah, I need to add. Oh, voilà. Now it's like, why it's not working? So found 9 skills. That's great. And it will install it. So by default, it will install it and work with anti-gravity, codex, cursor. Oh yeah, I need to use try a little bit more cursor. Or even codex. One of the MVP at the meetup was talking a lot about codex. Any of you is using codex? Kimia, I love that. Oh, I didn't know they had like a CLI. Maybe I could try that. Open code, cool. Warp. Warp, I don't use it now that we have AI everywhere. And I don't know, I feel like I'm fine with my terminal. I would love to love Warp, but I don't know. And I'm using Claude. I will soon have OpenClaw in a sandbox, and I will be able to use it. I tried to upgrade an old app. Oh, did you? So with Copilot, there's a skill. What it's called again? They were talking a lot about it. I think this week. Is it this week or last week? I think It was Bruno. No, it was not Bruno. It was no, they like there's a Sandy Claus. I don't know. SpongeBob character. Well, I'm very afraid of trying OpenClaw. Like, I don't know why. Maybe you can guess why. Like, you know, I think if you know how things works, you're worried about OpenClaw. So I was worried, and I saw Insaman trying it, like, you know, on his blog post, not blog post, on this podcast. It was trying it in a sandbox. I was, oh yeah, I should do that. And I found a blog post that explained. In my head, it would have been very easily, but you need to work it up a little bit. So I will create my own image, so I could have like a OpenClaw in a sandbox. Because in my head I was like, okay, I'm install it, but like, yeah, you need to have a different model and things. And the tutorial, the image was provided, but was too big for my computer. It was like a 20B. I was like, nah, 7B will be better. I want a dummy OpenClaw, but I'm sure there's more stuff, but I will, yeah, whatever. Anybody of you try or use OpenClaw? Are you, Jeff, using OpenClaw? For playing, I'm guessing, nothing serious. But though it could be something serious. Okay, so, well, I am not using... This week at work, they were showing that, and someone is using it to for entering the expense in the system. I was like, okay. Let's make them global, because those are very minimal, are like skills that I use on most of my projects, so I'll make them global. Symlink is good. I've tried to run LLM locally, but I haven't tried. My manager wants to develop in-house. Okay, that's cool. The easiest, like the not necessarily the best, but in terms of like first experience to run something, is going with, that's my opinion, that's my 2 cents, sorry Dev, but it's Olama. You install that, and then you just say Olama run with like the name of the domain, the image you want, and it will get it, install it, and then it just work. It's very, very nice. Oh yeah, go for the installation. Like, to know the size of the thing, I use ChatGPT and say, hey, this is my video card, this is like my, you know, this is my spec of my computer, what model are you suggesting? And it makes some suggestions. Oh yeah, you know what, like your computer will like be super fast with any like 7-8B stuff from Olama. Those are very compressed model. Then you could run a 14, you will feel a bit of like, you know, slowness, but it will be fine. If you go like 20 and more, it will definitely be not great. I, except when I think even now, my computer is always running Olama in a container, and then I use Open Web on a different computer to like share that and expose that, so I could, you know, on my phone or anything, just like I have like a chat and it's internal. Love it. Yeah. Well, you know, it depends what you want to do. Like if it's just text and just like, you know, what's the weather? How do you translate this or whatever? You know, if it's just like some little thingy, one page, any grammar stuff or things, I think, you know, you don't need a big model for that. And I think running it locally is not. But yeah, for serious work, like for example, when I try to run the new Reka Edge, the Vision AI, that requests more. Like I need my else, I think it's 15 gig that I have on my video card. It needs all of it. Because it's not compressed, it's just like it's a real 7B. So then like I need to kill everything and then I run that and it's fine. But yeah, depends what you do. Okay, so now we have the skill, so we can do Copilot. Is it continue? Always mix. Yeah, cool. So now I guess if I do skills, whoops, one more L and list, now I should see the new skills we did. Or should I? Personal, building, yeah, PRD-to-issue. That's the one I wanted. So break PRD into independently grabbable GitHub issue. So that's what I want. Cool. Okay. I want you to take the PRD on, I think it's what, 1110? Yep, 1110. Not 1110, but 110. And can I? Can I invoke a skill? Is it pound? No. And I'm not sure, like, I think it's in Claude when you do the slash, you could like force to use, or is it? I forgot which one. That's the one thing I don't like about like moving from different system or from even different OS. Like toolings change just a little bit. Okay, cool. It catch that I want to use the PRD skills for the issue bookmark. I already have a full content issue. Cool. Now it will split it, kind of like see I can do the things, and then it will make a suggestion of the work, and we'll be able then to try to do something. I guess some, and also when it create those issue, there's issue that will be created for like away from the keyboard, so meaning those are perfect to delegate to an agent, and they will be human in the loop work item. So that one you need to be in an interactive mode, or just do it. Just do it. How are you, Marcy Popsis? Yeah, just think about something. I could do this.
Previously on Frank's channel.
Yeah. McNet, I try Olama. So your Queen Coder, which version did you took? Because there's like, I think with 8 gig, I guess a version like 2.3b should be good enough. I know when we go here, if we go Olama the model and we go and see coder you send, this one. This one, yeah, that one fits your description. So yeah, if it's a 32 context, oh, like see the 3B size should be good. You try a 7B. Like if a 7B on my, and I have the double of your space, is running fine, I guess it will be. But yeah, try something more in the 3B. But you know, you won't have the Copilot experience running locally, or like, or Claude. Like you know, there's a lot of blog posts I saw running Claude locally, and like in Olama and stuff. Like you know, with this command here, it won't be like the hosted model, obviously. Like, you know, it's good if you want, like, you have a 1-pager or maybe 2-page, you know, a page of code or something. You want like, hey, can you help me with this, or like, can you translate that, or like, you know, when I say small thing, that's what I mean. Just like, you know, quick question and stuff like that, analyzing, having a script for doing one thing. But like to understand like a full complex, what we do today, like say, hey, install this stuff and like build things, and yeah, that's better to run with the cloud version. I don't know Aider. What's Aider? Aider, I guess I should say. Oh, pair programming in the terminal. There's so many tools. I don't know. I know that there's so many tools. It's incredible. And I think I will start doing content in French for a developer, and to share a little bit more about like some tools that are available and things like that. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's the one I was looking at. At the meetup, there was like, oh, like, what should I do? Which model should I use? Which tool should I use? Should I use skills? Or like, they were there. And I was like, yeah, it will always works. It will always work, kind of, right? And like, where is the best? Try them. And that one will feel more like home for you. And then use that. Is it like instruction? Is it skills? Yeah, skills is more like, the scope is more defined. So you could, you know, build your stuff with the different blocks, but then like you need to have multiple and like manage that and stuff. So maybe you prefer like one file. And now there's the plugin. I didn't try yet the plugin. There's so many things. Okay, so what did you create? Oh, that's the way you present that to me? Oh, that's weird. That's different than what I'm used. Usually like it's a very compact table. Now I have like a big scroll thingy. Oh, I have, no, okay, let's have a look. Okay, here are the proposed breakdown of the PRD 110. So extract, so that will be away from the keyboard. It will extract the share. There's 20 story, so move the existing Blazor component. Yeah, that's cool. .NET MAUI project scaffolding. This one, oh yeah, I guess it could work on that too, right? Block by one. I like that, you know, it creates all like afraid of the keyboard, away from keyboard. So that's like perfect for agents. Perfect for agents. And now it says that it's blocked by the previous one. And with the stories, so that's perfect, because in the PRD we have all the defined the story scenario, like the action we want to do and things like that. Oh yeah, Oh, that will be interesting. Like, because now I have Keycloak also, so I have authentication. Ooh, that will be fun. Like I'm starting my first .NET MAUI project, has so much stuff in it. Date modified. What? Why? Oh yeah, because now I will have a database, local database, so I have some kind of sync. Like it's all away from the keyboard. Don't. Oh, cool. Here, configuration. I will be able to work a little bit, guys. Yay. Okay. Need a working app to build. Yeah, sure. So, you know, one day. Question for you. Granularity. Does it feels right? I think it feels right. I think it feels right, honestly. Is that one too big? No. The way, I'm not a master of that. I still need to understand better the context and the token use and stuff. Oh, what's happening? Something is happening. Thank you for the... Oh, Raiders! Hello, Crispy is raiding. No, is it Crispy? No, it's Dylan. Hello, with the party of 100. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Let's go here. Hello, welcome, Riders. How was your stream, Dylan? Hello. Nice, indeed. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. We're trying to add some, so yeah, let's go here, explain a bit what we do briefly. So today we work on... Thank you for the follow, it's very appreciated. Thank you. So yeah, so today we work on NoteBookmark. That's an app that I use every day. I don't like to read blog posts and article, but you know, we are in tech, so I need to read and keep my knowledge updated because, you know, AI goes super fast. What's true today might be not true tomorrow, so you need to learn it. So I like to read, but I don't like to read on computer. So I have this application that collect all the stuff I found online. It can even search for you with using AI, but I usually follow a bunch of feeds and then add them. And then I send the things on my e-reader, Kindle or whatever. And then I take notes. And every Monday I collect all those notes and publish my reading notes. And I've been doing that for a little while. If we go on my blog, what was this Monday number? Sorry, that was a long post. 691 week that I've been doing that. So, you know, I've been doing that for a little while. So like that's what the output look like. So like the blog post title, the author, and like my notes about that, like what I thought about that blog post. I started doing that long time ago to be able to remember what I read, because I remember I read an article about, let me find it. So initially I was having that on a file, like a wiki file, and at some point I moved that in an open source project. That's I don't know how many version of that tool. I use Azure Logic Apps to kind of like clean up all the blog posts and stuff. We need to bring that into this project too. Anyway, so I use that. It's great when I'm home. The problem is when I'm traveling. Like this week I went to Montreal for like an event and I couldn't take note. Well, I couldn't because it's an online version. So today we work on a Android version and we'll be using .NET MAUI for it. Yeah. Oh, cool. You're doing .NET MAUI too? Excellent. Well, nice to have you all. Thank you for all the new followers. Very appreciated. It's our first time on this channel, and it's first time. I've been wanted to add like a .NET MAUI for this for a very long time. When I was working at Microsoft, I was talking to the PM of .NET MAUI, and I was like, I want to have this project and I want to do it and stuff, but it was never part of the priority of the team. And we had so much work with like Aspire coming up and Copilot growing fast and all the other things and the new release of .NET and stuff. So I was very busy and I could never find the time to work, but now is the time. So today we are just getting started. So your timing is perfect, Dylan. We're working right now with Copilot. We'll heavily use AI to learn all of it. So I had a big document explaining all the work, and now we kind of like split it in multiple work item. So that's the list here of all the work item we need to work on. What do you work on, Dylan? On Keycloak? Yeah, I'm using Keycloak. So in .NET Aspire, using Keycloak is very easy. It will create your Keycloak in a container, and it just kind of work very easily. You don't have to do a lot. So that's why I went this way. And it's been there for a long time. What did you work on, Dylan? Or maybe you share with it and I missed the message. What was your stream about? Was good? Hello, bunch of stuff. I use on this stream. I use many different OS thing. Today, I feel like since this week I was talking in an event about Copilot. We did the Dev Day Copilot thing. It's a global event where like you could find it in multiple locations. And this week, on Tuesday for me, there was an event, and I was presenting Copilot and stuff. So that's why this week I felt like, it's a Copilot week this week. So today we'll be using Copilot, so that was Copilot, and I will switch to Squad in a few minutes. So Squad is a multi-agent magical concept in Copilot. It's an open source project, and you could have like a full team working on stuff all in parallel, and it's pretty good. And they all have their specialties, and it's great. For this project, so it's in like everything is in .NET for this project. It changed depending on the project, but today's project is NoteBookmark. NoteBookmark is 100% .NET. I was thinking, do I have JavaScript? Not that much. It's like it's really 100% .NET. It's a service that was created to use Azure at the beginning. So my database is not a database that a lot of people know, but it's like a super cheap database. It's like a little bit like a DynamoDB on Amazon. It's called Azure Storage on Azure, and I love it because I didn't need a lot of complexity. It's like storing blog posts or storing notes. That's it. So in storage you could have tables. So I had like 2 or 3 tables. That's it. That was my database. I was like, I don't need a database, and then I need to run it. Storage is good enough. So I'm running that. And I kind of like it evolved, right? I'm always kind of like surfing to the recent records or rows. So storage was perfect. Hosting that cost me like 10 cents by month or something like that. Like it's super cheap and very fast. Though for the love that animation. Oh, what? Oh, it only show the name of the. Why don't you show the other one? we're running on an Omarchi computer. But yeah, for the Android version, we'll be using SQLite. Use SQL storage, Azure storage for photo. Yeah, very useful. I start building, so on Wednesday, oh no, Wednesday we'll be working on the N8N plugin integration. But I start building an app that uses local storage to analyze images and tag, and we'll be able to like find object, detect an object and stuff using a new model we release. Anyway, so I think I like the split. So let's say, so granularity is good for me. Slice one, share extraction, the PRD is modify in terms of behavior. Does that constraint apply here too? What? Slice one, shared UI extraction. The PRD says Blazor app is not modify in terms of behavior. Okay, so let's how do I, okay, cool. So one looks good. Two, as long as the Blazor app can run like before, I'm fine with it. Okay, so the original, so the application, can I show you the application? I can show you the application. So the application is, initial application is web. That's the application, right? So I could look at my current list of stuff to read. Oh, I won't be able because I need to log in. But you could go there. So it's fully web. So now we're adding another client that will be Android. And why I'm not doing Mac or iPad, whatever, because I don't own one of those. I only have Android stuff. So we're adding it, but we're still, I want two versions to talk to the same database. So like the sync will ultimately get back to the Azure version. Am I answering correctly to your question? No, ref check. But I'm going for a hybrid. So it's a wrap around Blazor, I think. I like the idea. Like I'm like I said, like it's my first MAUI project, so I'm not sure of like the the details, how everything go together, but my understanding is in .NET MAUI there's a Blazor component, so I will be able to just plug stuff and there will be reuse of some components. But then they will have connections, so like use that local database instead. I'm not sure of like how everything will works. Yeah, so let me share the project. Am I live on YouTube today? There's no one on YouTube. Yeah, I'm live on YouTube. Okay, it's quiet on YouTube today. It's fine. Fine with me. I have nothing against YouTube. But yeah, okay, so as long as Blazor app, let's go. AI will understand. I'm fine with. Okay, cool. 3, slice 9, mark 8 away from it because of signing key. Is there already key store? No. What? Should all issue get the app label as the PRD specify? Yes. Which GitHub milestone? That's cool. It's the first time it's asking me that because usually I don't put, like, I don't always use the milestone, but I like now that it's asking. I struggle with MAUI platform 2. Seems like people aren't 100% sold on it. Oh, I recommend. Yeah, I saw that, and I think that's one of the, like, we build something in Uno, suggested by MechNet 2 weeks ago, I think, for like a quick demo, and you know, it was not perfect, but .NET MAUI has been on my to-do list for a long time, so I want to go. I want to try it. I've been doing .NET for 20 years. How old is .NET? 21 now? Since the beginning. So I you know, I want to try it. I want to try it. And if, you know, and if we'll try it, and if we see, it doesn't need to be in .NET MAUI. So if we see, like, at some point it's like, like it's not moving, it's painful and stuff like that, well, you know, we can change it. But right now I want to try it. Like, it's been so long that I want to do .NET MAUI that I'm like, I want to do it. I know MechNet. Uno is great too. People of Uno are based in Montreal, so obviously I know Uno, and I know those guys and stuff. But yeah. Yeah, it's evolving fast. Okay, get milestone ID. What? Why are you asking me stuff? I thought we were running YOLO. Or maybe when I did continue, I forgot that we're running YOLO. And at some point we need to switch. I was fine using Copilot for that since it's just chatting. But when the work start, I want to switch to Squad. For all the people who joined us from Dial-In stream, do you know what Squad is? Feel free to raise your hand or like say no in the chat. We can briefly introduce what it is. It's a very cool project. I think I learned from it from you, Jeff. C# Fritz in the chat. Oh, it was there earlier. C# Fritz is like doing a lot of work, sharing, using Squad. It was done by Brady Gaster and Shane Boyer and like a team. It is an open source project, even though Microsoft is heavily involved in it. It is an open source project. If I still had the show open at Microsoft, I would feature it for sure. Oh, maybe you should talk with I forgot his name. The cloud advocate that is now the owner. If Jeff, you're still there, talk with is it George? I think it's George. I forgot. The cloud advocate who's now the owner of the Open at Microsoft, because I think that's a good project to feature there. He's doing a lot of Kubernetes these days. Oh, so maybe MechNet and null ref check you will be able to tell me, but do I need to install what was it again, the GD, Did I close the... I totally did, huh? Whoop. That's weird. When it's done, instead of doing a sound that's... Yeah, GDK. No, not GDK. GDI, the JavaScript SDK kind of thing. It was saying that I need 17 GDK, yeah. So initially this morning, you know, I told you I was doing my homework, so I did it this morning. But I was asking Copilot, like, hey, what do I need to do to have like a working environment? And he says that, it says that I need to install GDK 17 because my GDK 24 that I had on this computer won't work. So do I really need to have... Maybe I couldn't ask Google it. Cool, so it created all those things. Not yet. Not yet. .NET MAUI. Not SDK, GDK. I should be go. Hello, hey, hello. Danosai, how are you? I was telling earlier, I was like, yeah, it's strange. There's no one from YouTube, and there you are. We were waiting for you. You know what? I think we'll. I did install the workload though. So the workload is installed. It's just, I was just wondering if I need this. Apparently I had 24. I guess like it will complain right away. Okay, you know what? Let's go here. Let's switch to agent to our and let's go with squad. What? I don't have squad installed here. Oh, one thing we should do before is bring back, we need to merge back main into dev so we don't, yeah, let's get out of here for now. And let's, what? 5. What? No. This is 3. I will move you here. Okay. Okay. So now you go to 5. There it is. Okay. So I need to bring, so we can delete all those. Can I right click on you and delete everything? No. I need to bring back main to VNX. we'll do a PR, and then we'll bring VNext, and we'll... Oh, in French. Yes, I'm doing very well. Ça va très très bien, merci. Et toi? Cool, let's do the pull request. Open it. No, not here. There. I don't want to wait. We're merging it. What are we doing on time? Cool. So cool. So now let's bring back VNext. Pull everything in. Excellent. Okay, now let's go back to the terminal. Apparently we need to have squad, so I think... Did I do it on this computer? I didn't do it. On my other computer, I created like a alias for the command because I always forget what it is. So I could just do git squad and then run the commands. I know it's a very simple command. Oh, because maybe I wasn't. So, we. But we are in VNext. So we lost it. Maybe that one we lost it. That's weird. Doing fine, awesome. Okay, so what was the command again? So it's a very easy command, but I always forget what it is. npm install. Yeah, so if I install it, or maybe it was installed globally and I don't need to install it again. We'll see. So now I could do squad init. Create tons of stuff. Yes, indeed. And that's cool. And now we'll be able to do this here. But I want to make sure I'm starting with the good work item. I forgot which one it was. I think it was something like 19. Yeah, I think it was 19. Okay. Let's start that. So now see, Copilot start. I found my skills and we are in the agent squad. So now we're running multiple stuff. Okay, so let's talk a little bit. Using the branch VNext as your source and final destination, I want to start working on the issue tag using the label app. I think this thing is very sensitive. When I do pauses, it automatically put capital letters. I think issue number 119 seems like a unblocked and good start. good starting point. That's what I mean. Look the issues, the environment, hire a team for this work. So now I'm talking to Copilot or my team lead, I guess, and now it will do all that. And what I mean by hire a team for this work is you interact with the team lead, and this team lead doesn't have any permission except delegating the code to others. So it will look the special, like what specialty needs, it will create some agent with those skills, and we'll be able to work on that. Do we want special names? Oh, yeah, Star Wars? Do we go with Star Wars? I like Star Wars. I'm a fan of Star Wars. Use Star Wars related names for the agent's name. I never do that usually, but you know. Cool. Let's give it a try. Does Chewbacca will be part of it, you think? Chewie? So I will never be able to I specify VNX in my stuff because it happens a few times with me where like it try by default to go on main, and I don't want to go on main, I want to go on VNX. That's why earlier in the stream I was saying, oh, maybe like I should rename VNX dev, or maybe I should have like a dev version, VNX being kind of my QA, or maybe it should be QA, I don't know, like, you know. Okay, so we have Wedge. Is it like Wedge? What's Wedge in Star Wars? Wedge is it a thing? Maybe I'm not that big of a fan of Star Wars if I don't know which Wedge is. So that will be our leader or our architect. So that's the person we'll be interacting with the most. Then we have Leia. Oh, cool. Princess Leia will be our Blazor UI dev. Hen will be our backend dev. Luke. Oh, awesome. Wedge was the episode. Oh, that's why maybe. X-Wing pilot. Okay, thanks, Phil. Did you Google it or you knew it? Okay, cool. Luke will be our MAUI dev. Oh, that's cool. And Biggs our tester. Excellent. And we'll still have the Skrill and the Ralph. So looks awesome. Let's do this. Did you feel, did you have to Google it or you did remember? So now it will create the stuff for us. The beauty of it is we'll have all those files created. Okay. I mean, I love Star Wars, but you know, I don't remember all the names of everything. Though, like my computer's names is Tatooine, and like this computer that we are on is called Kenobi. You know, I like Star Wars. I have R2D2 here, there, over there, in Lego. But yeah, I enjoy that universe. I love that. But like, I'm not good with remembering everything. That's why I have reading notes. Creation of the squad teams file. Should we open VS Code in another screen to see them? Nah, I guess no. Did he only focus on 119 or did he see the other work item? Issue extract, strong file extraction. He only... It did focus on 119. Okay, that's fine. Oh, so sorry, Dev, you're kind of leading in terms of human with an 88, score of 88. That's a cool emoji. Emote. Okay, ready to roll on 119. Try like I work. Yeah, sure, go work. They don't have that Star Trek. Well, let's go. How is it again in English in Star Trek when they power up? No, what is it? What's this? Forgot what it is. Star Trek is another cool universe. Cool emote, bad ending. Yeah, but you know, you only have, I don't know, like 15% chance to land. Like if you look the space of the screen compared to the space of the target. Maybe I should do it super narrow, though I think then the target will be smaller, right? I'm guessing it's all maths. It's all relative. Okay, so one thing I noticed, I didn't know, but I noticed when I was presenting this week, now both will be using Sonnet, but you can change the model. It used to be like they all have the same model, but you can now give them a specific model. And yesterday on C# Fritz, he was saying you could have a settings to, oh, see MechNet lens again, awesome. You could have a setup so like to give them like a brackets, feel like, you know, more recent, expensive, cheaper, like, you know, kind of a focus. I will have to look into that. I need to structure my thought about it and like publish something about Squad. Both are airborne. You can watch the progress and task. Layla creating this moving 6 component wiring Blazor app reference in it, opening a draft. PR, really? What? No. Why don't I see the I'm not sure why don't I always see the, sometimes I see the task at the bottom of the screen and sometimes I don't. Oh, now I see them. See, this wasn't there before. The 2 background task. Okay, so I could see a little bit more about the detail if I do this. Oh, so now I could go, if I do this. Oh, cool, now I see kind of like her thoughts. You are Layla Blazor in a project. Activity. Oh, okay. Oh no, okay. She's thinking. let Copilot choose the model. Yeah. But I mean, you could have say, oh, you know what, like I want to stretch as much as I can my tokens or my session, like query and whatever. So you could say, I'm going for the economical version, or like, no, I want the premium everything because I want this thing to be done now. I want that thing to be fixed yesterday. Yeah, so I guess that's the thing. So if I go here, I can now open. I could, I guess, open media library. Work on a different thing. Can I run this? This all run in a container. A primary model for a complicated thing and a secondary for easy things. Yeah, well, in open code, that's, I forgot exactly my structure. I did follow the kind of the best practices. Yeah, exactly. You know, you could play with models, but yeah. Let's. I like that team, though the neon stuff. It was Janice, right, who suggested that team. I like it more than the purple, acid purple I was using before. That's interesting. I don't have it in my recent NoteBookmark because there's like a better contrast on some of the stuff. Now I have a share UI. I feel though when I'm streaming, I should because when I'm not streaming, usually I will multitask. You know, like AI work on that thing, so I will work on another thing. But I feel like on a stream, like if you came to watch .NET MAUI, you know, kind of stuck with that. I cannot work on something else. Or maybe we could. I mean, I was opening the other project because there's one thing I don't like in the media library project, and I think it's a quick fix. So if I clear this and I do yeah, if I do that docker am I, yeah, I'm running docker on this computer. Docker compose up and it's 8080. So if I go here, I go local host 8080. That's the app. Well, see, like this model, like if you say, hey, I want to see flowers and stuff like that, Oh, I already have, so like it founds flowers, but I wonder if it can found color if I do red. Cool, it works. I found red here. See, it's really fast. So one thing I want to change, I'm not sure if for the connection, I think I want this button to be closer. And I'm not sure if edit is a good word, or like to manage, but manage feel like it will be too long. So I want to move this button here close. So cool. Oh, I should have done this way. Cool. Super Alt, comma. Excellent. And I want to move it's not my best work, but it will be good enough. So now I want to put that in the clipboard. Let's go on Copilot and GitHub slash F Boucher, and that was media library, I think, right? Media, it's a new project, so I'm not, oh, yeah. Oops, I'm still drawing issue. Cool, new issue. Paste. Wonderful. Vanish. I would like to move the edit button just beside the drop down for connections. Yeah, that's good enough. So let's stop it now. So Control C. And let's yeah, you know what? Let's close. Let's open a new terminal. Hello? I said I want a terminal. Voila. Okay. Cool. Let's go with open code. Big Pickle. We'll be using Big Pickle. And the issue is 12. I would like you to work on the issue 12 on GitHub for this project. See, that panel there behind me, let's move. That panel over there, that's what I feel is missing on the on Copilot. I feel I'm missing that, and I would love to have it, like, to be able to pin it or like remove it sometime, like you want like more text or whatever. But when it's working and stuff like that, I like, because now I see that, you know, the tokens, the percentage used, like if I have money spent, like the if there's multiple work item or stuff, like you see the full plan kind of work. I feel like that's a part that is missing right now in Copilot. I know I saw some UI, but then you need to be in VS Code. I wish there was some kind of like better view of the work. Okay, so that's working here, and here it's still working. Man, you're you know, a busy bee. Are you still thinking, Leia? What's happening? 13 minutes. Okay, creating the branch, starting to do stuff. Okay, looks good. And big test project. Oh, he was doing the unit test. Okay. Well, it's not. Align item center spacing. Should I display side by side? Their specific issue. Maybe the mud stack. Maybe the mud stack offers some kind of like horizontal alignment, so it should be left. It should be, no, it should be left. Should be set to left. Left. Oh, that. Okay. So Laylight is done, and the two others are running. Whoop whoop. Once big, then I'll collect the result, and we can review the PR. That's cool. That will be work. That will be a very productive stream today. Justify what? Let's go. We were using MudBlazer. I don't know that much about MudBlazer. I shouldn't say that. I've been using it for a few projects. So let's remove that. I think I have a sound effect for that. Let's start over. I always prefer like validating in the documentation with MudBlazer and any component, UI component. So I had not a chart. I'm guessing it's alphabetic order, so I should go straight at the end. Stack. Direction. Whoop. Everything is done. Okay. I don't like Copilot that you bring me to you. It's annoying. Row. So it's a row. So with row property, set up the item horizontally. Okay. Spacing, I like spacing. Yeah, item alignment. So item alignment was correct. So that was okay. So ethane alignment is like this, but I want that way. Okay, so if I set row, column, row. So I guess if it was, where do I see the code? If I put row and alignment left or start, I should have been okay. So mud stack row through justify flex start. No, alignment center. So I think alignment center is wrong. But row was there before, and alignment was, but it was center. What was it again? Start show code. So it's justify. It's weird, huh? Yeah, I think it's justify start. It's time to wrap up the stream. My back is. I think I will. In home razor. I think I will do it manually. If I do this and make it bigger, are we in media library? Yep. So if I go into the component and I go page home, so start, what are my options? Let's try it. We'll see. Have a good weekend, McNet. It didn't change anything. Is it running? Oh, fail. I mean, I could do .NET run also. Though, so it's done. It's merged. Scribe done. Decision merge. Log written in squad. Cool. Big still work on it. Oh, you're still working on it. Okay. Everything is from Leia run now fully recorded. Decision capture include share UI structure, namespace, layout, reference which component have been moved. Okay, that's great. Can like, did you, if we look to, it was 119, this one. Okay, did you create like a PR or something? Yeah. Okay, let's move you here. Let's look at the PR from here. And I can close this and I can, yeah, let's forget that for now. Let's focus on one project because I feel like my back start to be jam-packed. It's Control K F to close it. Now I can close it. Here I will. That was not helpful, sir. Okay. Extract. So component move. Post list. Oh wow, you move all that? Ooh. Ooh. My god, my god. Oh yeah, I should put all the, oh, it didn't create using the label. Oh, here they have it though. Interesting. Why I don't see it here? Oh no, okay, it was there. Oh, it's the PR. Okay. Yeah, okay. PR is fine if it doesn't have it though. All this. So I'm guessing they don't have the project. Okay, so it's interesting. It put the version but didn't put the let's put a project. Can I do that here? Project. NoteBookmark. I guess we could add it also to the OSS project. Cool. So now if we look here and it's failing, why there's a X, I'm guessing some stuff are failing. Okay, so it will move all those components to the share. Architecture decision, share, is it big enough? I can make it big. Oh, I can go in my corner. Frank, you go in your corner, little corner here. Can make that thing a little bit bigger. Architecture decision, share UI use Microsoft.NET Razor with the framework reference include, okay, a share UI reference use NoteBookmark domain, okay. Blazor app route Razor use additional assembly. Program server to no. Note: structural refactor only. No buyer behavior change. Blazor app reference share UI and all existing feature works as before. I want to try it. So that's squad 19. I'm already running that version. Does both we're working on the same stuff? It was working on the, yeah, I don't want to lock any file. Oh, come on. Maybe we had time to work on the other thing. Can I do this? No. Oh, start, it doesn't like it. Yeah, but you didn't give me any, no. So row, flex start. Alignment. Start. Let's try start instead of center. No. And Min, your duck was not that clear on. Whoop. One loose thread before we mark 119 done. The Node dialog refactor. It's a small change that would unlock 5 tests and make the component cleaner for the .NET MAUI 2. Want Leia to do it now or skip it and proceed to one another? Oh, what it is. Oh, refactor, Node dialog, event callback. Let's do it now. Let's go back to the dock of MudBlazer. So to have them there, it was alignment item. We had that, right? So I think that was alignment start that we needed. So if we go back here and we try again, so if I do src here, I will be able to do .NET run. What? Come on. I should do just F5 instead, honestly. Yeah, no kidding, huh? What? There's errors? No, there's no errors. Well, there's one error. Justify does not contain. Oh, So why are you showing me this? This is the compiler thingy. So I was flex start. Let's do flex start. Does that work? The alignment item doesn't, okay. Justify. Justify flex start. Oh, justify. Okay, sorry. And now I'm looking for alignment item. So alignment item was start. Did I do a typo earlier? Let's just validate that the other one is working. Yep. Okay, now it works. If I F5 that. Should have done that at the beginning. So I don't need to right click and change folder and everything. But look like we'll still do this. Nope. I don't get it. I don't get it. They aren't like, are we looking at the good thing? So that's the select. And then we have the button, right? Yeah. They are both in the same mud stack row, justify, flex start, align, start. Oh, do I have like a style max? What if I remove you? Let's try that. The last thing I'm not sure is the class. I'm not good with the grid style class thingy. Okay, so now, well, now they touch. I just feel that connection is kind of like too big. That's not what I want to either. Maybe it's that thing. So let's try to remove. If I remove view, let's Control C. Did it work? Control C. Control C. Okay, it stopped, but no, it's not stopped. It's still running. Okay, now it's stopped. So now I could try again. And it to build. Whoops. My rage doing bunch of Control C put me in a hard situation. Where that's why I don't like the Copilot bringing me to this, because you're doing stuff and then poops, instead of just like notifying with a sound or something. Okay, oh yeah, I was building it. No, I want you to run it. Come on, we need this done. I need to let's raise both my stool and my table. No, I want you to go there. How can I? Let's examine. If we look at you, so there, it's that thing. There's some space here. So it's the class mud multi-select. Can I bring you up? Right, that thing here. That thing. Why is doing that? Let's stop this. Let's try to use. I didn't install on this computer the open code. Oh, we can go it through the terminal. I'm fine with it in the terminal. Oh, you know what? Let's try Claude. We're doing all the thing today. Okay, so. Or maybe it won't be authenticated. Okay. There's a weird space between the two components inside this mud stack. I want them both side by side to the left of the screen. That seems reasonable. Nope. Okay. Oh, 119 was 129. I mean, was a new work item for that thing. It was not part of our original one. Yeah, I guess it's in something new. Ah. Why I don't see it here? 127, but I don't see 129. Was it the PR? I don't have more PR that I have. Yeah, okay, I have more PR than I have issues. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so 119 is done. Here the full picture. Layla, 11 component, NoteBookmark, share dialog, blah, 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 blah. Big 25B unit test pass. Okay, cool. Next up, 120. Okay, I got me confused. The number are too close, the issues and the PR. I was like, no, don't work. Okay, so and because like the screen switched to this and I was hitting enter and stuff, like it just like I got confused. Okay, so I don't want anyone start working on 120 yet. Background agent Layla, Mark, PR 120 ready for review. That's good. You're Layla. Okay, team root. Okay, so I think we exit here. So our status 5 premium requests. Okay, an hour spent. I see Claude AU was used also. Cool. So that works. So now we have this, but there's a lot of tests. Okay, no. Okay, so it was working. So now there's no more tests in this. I guess like it's a work in progress. We'll have to try it later. Do we want to give it a quick look? Maybe not. You put back the alignment to center. Yeah, no, it won't work. We did try that. I mean, we can try again. I don't need you. We can try again, but it wasn't working. Am I running? Yeah, I'm running. It's still the same thing. Didn't fix anything. I feel like that's how this component is set up. Well, that was not the focus of today, so that's it. We'll work that another day. Boom. I think reviewing the PR and continuing. We'll do that in a future stream, I think. So one thing we could do is wrap it up, and we could jump. What was that? We could wrap it up and raid someone. We are more than 20 today, so that will be a nice raid for someone. We could do that. If you have any suggestion, put it in the chat. But stay with me as we are wrapping this stream up. Let's go here. And let's go. So today, yeah, it's working. The stream 407, we worked on NoteBookmark. Yes, we did publish the version 113. We start working on the environment a little bit. .NET MAUI. We'll get more into the MAUI next stream, I think, when we'll code a little bit more than like watching an agent running. Today, the big winner for the drop game, the human winner, was CertiDev. McNet was there. TBD landed. Yay! We breaking his streak. Fragbird didn't land today, so that's a bit sad. But you know, those things happen. It's okay. Thank you for everybody. Thank you for the raid we got. Oh, like, does the raid show up in the notes? It doesn't look like it is. Let's see. The raid should show up. Maybe it's still missing. Oh, it's missing. I will have to revise that. So thank you. I forgot the name. Dylan, I think, was the name of the raid. Thank you. Now trying my new button for hiding. And it doesn't work. So sad, so sad. I need to type the command manually. Have a good weekend. Have a good weekend. But stay with me. We'll raid Adams. I think he's working. He just started a new game. So and he's doing. I'm not sure in which language it is. The previous game was in .NET. I don't know if this new game is also in. Is also in .NET.
Run an ad. Okay.
Is he running an ad? No, don't, please don't do that. So yeah, let's raid him and have a good weekend. Long weekend maybe for you. 4 days if you're lucky. 3 if you're just you know, a regular one, and if you're a work beast, then it's only a regular weekend for you. I wish you all a good weekend. Weather here is crappy, but I'm sure we'll try to go outside and walk, maybe with a big hoodie to avoid that cold rain. You know, it's so awful when you try to take a walk in winter. Why I don't see? Okay, right now, cool. So I will see you all Wednesday, and we'll be working in TypeScript, working on this N8N extension for our Vision AI. So see you there. Bye. And let's click that first button, and then changing and